Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we are back on the Hunter Call of the Wild, and today we are on a different map. I caved and bought one of the DLC maps. I got Yukon Valley, so that's where we're at today. And I really only bought this map because I wanted to hunt the gray wolves for the community challenge that was going on for the Halloween skins on the weapons. And as you can see, I did that. But this map is actually really cool. There's a bunch of different kind of animals on it. You've got the gray wolves, you got the caribou, you've got the foxes, you've got the grizzly bears or the brown bears. I can't remember if they're classified as grizzly or brown bears, but you got different bears. There's a bunch of different stuff on this map. And before we start hunting, really quick, we're gonna hop to our trophy lodge, and I want to show you guys some things. Alright, so here we are at our trophy lodge, and the main thing I want to show you guys is right here. Now at first glance, this may look like a black bear. However, that is not the case. If we get closer, this is a grizzly bear. And this is a melanistic grizzly bear. Yeah, so I was playing on this map the other day. It was only like my second time playing, and I was really just running around looking for things to hunt because I was trying to get more money. But I saw this guy, and I didn't pay any mind to him at first, his fur type. I just thought he was a bear, and I wanted to shoot him because he was like a level 6 or 7 son of a bitch. Alright, I didn't say that. Anyways, I saw this guy, and I tracked him for quite some time just because he was the biggest grizzly bear I had seen to this point. And when I shot him, I got real close and I was like, wait, why is his fur so dark? Sure enough, he was a melanistic, which is really cool. And on top of this melanistic grizzly bear, I was herd managing my whitetail the other day, and I got this guy right here, an albino level 2 whitetail. And this happened in the same day as well. I think I actually started the day herd managing, and then when I got bored of that, I went and played on Yukon and got that grizzly bear, which is just really cool. 2 super rares in the same day. And I don't know, they just happened to be there. And then I also want to show you guys, I didn't tax my gray wolf yet, but I only shot one of them for that challenge, and he was a 36.97 rated gold, and he was a level 7, so I thought that was pretty cool as well. Alright, now that we're back in Yukon Valley, it's time to do some hunting, and I have moved myself to this more central outpost here that I have, because I want to do some hunting around these areas. I've got a zone here for red fox that I want to try and hit, because there was a really big one there last time and I didn't get to shoot it. So we're just gonna walk around, see what we see, and then we'll hit up that zone once it's time for it. There's a big bear. Big bear. We will try and shoot big bear. That will be our first target. Honestly, I could almost take the shot right where I am, but we'll get a little closer. What is this, 320 max range on the 308? Yeah, 320-ish. That's close enough. Honestly, this should be an easy shot. If I'm at 320 and it said 280, I'll just aim right below the shoulder. That should have been a good shot. Let's go over here and see. Let's see, what do we got? What do we got? Oh yeah, that's vital blood. Where did you go, bear? Oh, you should be right over this little hill. 0 to 25. There he is. Look at that big old bear. I'm not gonna lie, for a second, I thought that there was another melanistic. I was like, he's kind of dark, but he's a gray-brown. That's a pretty bear. Very nice. How much money are you worth? That's what I like to see. That's what I like to see. Alright, let's see what's this way. Another thing that's really cool, or that I really like about this map, is the snow. So just random kind of intervals throughout the day, it'll start to snow. And that's just cool to me. And surprisingly, it doesn't kill my PC as much as I thought it would. You guys think I can hit this shot? Alright, there's just no way. There's just no way. Alright, what's that? That's a bison. Not really concerned with shooting the bison at the moment because they're not worth that much money, and I don't really have the proper gun for them. Because that's, what is a bison? Does it tell me what class it is or what? Class 9. I think that's what that means on the top right of the card, and I do not have a weapon that is good enough to kill him in a timely manner. So we're going to leave him there. That might actually be why I'm not getting as much money for them. I don't know. There's some mooses chilling. What are you there in the back? You're all small. I don't want to shoot any of you. Alright, so I have an idea. I don't know if it's a smart idea, but I think it's a smart idea. So these red fox, they drink from 5 to 8. It's currently 4:02. So what I'm thinking is I might work my way around the lake here because their zone is where? Place a waypoint. Their zone's there. That's really close. I might be in danger. Let me hold my train of thought. I'm just gonna look and see if I see any of these wolves. I don't want to get jumped, but you know. Oh, there goes the moose. I don't want to get jumped, but you know, I've got to at least look for them. Oh, there's also a caribou zone. Can the wolves hunt like the caribou and stuff? Because this is, you know, that's a moose. But yeah, can the wolves actually hunt the caribou? Because that wolf call was really close to here. Hello. How's it going? Alright. I don't know where those wolves went, to be honest with you. Bear? Where are you at? There you are. How are you? Oh, buddy. I hate to break it to you, but I've already taken out one of your friends in this same situation. Okay. Pause everything. We're gonna try and kill this bear. Oh. Nuts. Okay, so much for that. Back to the mission at hand. Alright, so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to post up. We're just going to cool right here. And pretty much I'm just going to wait and see when these foxes show up. And I'm going to sit right here. And I'm just going to wait for them. I know they're going to show up somewhere over here, I think, is where they were. And, yeah. We'll see if we can't get one of them. So while we're waiting for these fox to show up, I'm going to go ahead and tell you guys my hunting story from yesterday. I was in the woods, and where I was sitting is basically right along a creek bed. And to the right of the creek bed, there's this ridge with some pine trees and other thick brush. And on the left of the creek bed is someone else's land. So the creek is the property line of the property that we hunt. And I was sitting on my phone, actually, because it was still way early in the morning. It was about 8 o'clock in the morning. And I was sitting on my phone, and I just look up, and I just see antlers poking out from one of the pine trees. And I'm like, oh shit. So, real slowly, I set my phone down, and I silent cock the muzzleloader. Which, if you don't know, that's where you hold the trigger, pull the hammer back, then let go of the trigger. Then your gun is cocked, ready to roll, but there's no sound. And I did that because 2 days earlier, I was sitting at the same creek and a monster had come down from the other property line, was about to cross the creek. I cocked the muzzleloader back and he heard it. He didn't spook off, but he looked at me and he changed his course. He just kind of walked the other way. And I think it was because he heard that muzzleloader cock, or he either caught wind of like a doe scent or something and followed it, but he just walked away. So I wasn't going to make that mistake twice. And the deer walks down towards the creek. There's a path that runs along the creek bed, and he went through the path. I had already pulled the muzzleloader up when he went behind a tree, so I was just kind of waiting. And once he got in the path, I hit him with the old meh, and he stopped and looked at me just long enough for me to get on his shoulder and pull the trigger. And he only ran about 20 yards, and then he fell in the creek. It was a pain to get out. It really was. I had to drag him up and out of the creek bed, and then had to drag him up a ridge to get to the truck. I actually puked on the way up because I used so much energy, and my body was just not having it. So, but I felt great afterwards, and I was able to get him out of there. But it was a process. We brought him home and got him quartered out. And I'm sure the pictures are already on screen so you guys can see. He wasn't huge, but he was my first deer of the season, and he was older. I could tell when he came out of the brush that he was older by his fur. Normally, deer, as they get older, their fur gets a lot darker, more of a dark gray. Wow, that's close. Guys, I'm telling a story here. I'm telling a story. Quit interrupting me. Jeez. But anyways, he was older, and I checked his teeth as well, and his teeth were ground down, so I could tell he was getting older. And that's a good thing. Even though he might not have been the biggest deer, he was getting older, and deer don't necessarily die of old age. Their teeth will wear down, and their teeth will fall out, and they'll starve. So it's always good to get those older deer before that happens to them. And it is a bittersweet thing in general, because I love watching deer in the wild just as much as I do harvesting them, because they're such beautiful creatures. Honestly, I don't take any joy in shooting them, but you know, it's meat in the freezer, and it helps control the population because there are so many of them here where I live. And yeah, he was a nice deer, and I'm very grateful to the good Lord above for giving me the opportunity to harvest him. But yeah, thought I would share that with you guys. And if you guys have any hunting stories of your own that you'd like to share, let me know down in the comments. I'd love to see if you guys have any wild stories. I've got quite a few of them from over the years of hunting that maybe we can share stories one day. Maybe I'll make a video or a live stream or something where we just talk hunting and stuff that we've seen, stuff that has happened to us in the woods. That could be kind of cool. But it should be getting about time for these fox to move in. It's 5 o'clock. Their zone is 5 to 8. So we're just going to sit here, and we're going to see if they'll move in. It appears there's a snow blowing in, but there's still no foxes. What the hell? It's 6 o'clock. Come on, I've been waiting here for like an hour and a half in game, not in real life. This is very displeasing to me. You know, Call of the Wild, I don't really mean to complain, but where are my foxes at? Like, it's 6:30, it's already halfway through the drinking time, and there's nothing over here. Okay, well, it's 7:15, and there's still nothing over here, so I'm going to try something. Let's fast travel back to Outpost. Here's what we're going to do. Just going to reset the time. We're just going to set it back a little bit. Now, let's run on over here. Now maybe there will be something. There's a bear over here. Could try and take that down, but we have a mission. We have a mission to get a red fox. Alright, well, that didn't work. There's still nothing over here. Why? Why would you do this to me, game? Where the fox is at? Oh? They are here. Okay. Okay, I just couldn't see them because it wasn't loaded in. Got it. Nice. We smoked a fox. Let's go. Here it is. Look at that little fox. Nice. Let's see what we got. Oh, nice. Double lunged it. Silver rated. Heck yeah. The foxes are so pretty in this game. $1,400! Damn! I didn't know they were worth that much. Holy cow. That's crazy. We will take that. Let's go see if this grizzly bear is still over here. Let's see, where was it? It was somewhere over here. Yeah. Let's go see if it's still here. Like I said, we're all about making money right now to fund our herd managing. That's what we're doing. It's still there. That's a good shot right there. It's 200 to 300. 220 to 300. I believe it's facing me, but I can't quite tell. But I believe we can hit that shot. Let's aim a little low. That looked like a good hit. Let's go see. What's that? Oh, a caribou. Hey, you should come back up here. Let me not get distracted. Oh, but he's right there. There's a lot of them. That one there is pretty big. Popped him. Popped him. And he's down. On the way to our bear, too. Nice. What you got for me, Mr. Reindeer? Oh, that's a nice one. Oh, look how wonky he is. What a good shot. Wow, I hit every single vital except for heart, obviously. We hit every single vital organ. I might save you. Question is, what to get rid of? Guess I'll go with the pattern of getting rid of my lowest whitetail. It looks like it's gonna be this 220. Cool. 1,200, that's pretty good. I'll take that. Now let's go see where we hit this bear at. Try and find it. Let me turn my light on so that I can actually see. I don't know exactly where it was, but it was somewhere over in this area. There's a bunch of doo-doo over here. There's blood. I must have hit it good, because that's already at 50 to 75. Let's go see if we can find it. 2550. Yeah, I must have got vitals. Only way it could have already been bleeding this much. What was that? Ooh. Now hold up. Might be able to get a wolf too. Oh, there's the bear. Go ahead and claim her, and then we'll see if we can't find these wolves. What you got for me, Miss Grizzly Bear? Oh, nice. Very nice. And we did hit vitals. That's good. Another $1,000. Now, where's the wolf at? Would have been somewhere over here. What the hell was that? I'm in danger. Goodbye. They were coming for me. No thank you. No thank you, puppy dogs. Not today. They was coming for my ass, but I tell you what, now I know where they are. So I might be able to, I might still be able to find them. Oh, well, that was close. Looks like there's kind of wolves all over here. There's one. There's another one. Another one. Mythical. Yeah, had to take that shot. Had to take that shot. Mythical? I ain't never seen that before. I think we, I don't know, maybe we smoked him. I don't know. Let's go find out. I hope I hit him good. I tried to put it right behind his shoulder, but I guess we'll see. Non-vital organ hit. Oh, man. Let's see if we can't creep our way through here. Because the wolf we shot should be dead, but it doesn't mean it will be. And I don't know wolves very well, but 8 could be diamond, maybe, I don't know. If I get a chance to shoot again, I'd like to take it. Yeah, he's at 0 to 25 health. He's probably dead. Oh yeah, there he is. Let's see. Wow, what a beautiful wolf. Look at that guy. What do we got? Would he have made diamond? No, not quite. He wouldn't have quite made diamond. Really? I thought I aimed up here. He was moving a little, so maybe that's why. But he wouldn't have quite made diamond, so it's okay. Still good money, though. Really good money. Okay, well, here's what I think we're going to do. I think I'm going to fast travel here. And then I'm going to head down to this tent here that I've got. Alright, here we are at the ground blind. Right here, I have a gray wolf drinking zone. So I'm going to move this into better position for the wolves, and I'm going to see if we can't do what we did with the foxes. Maybe if we wait, they'll show up, and then maybe we can get on some of them. I think to have good view of that, I'm just going to set this like right here. That give me good visibility. I mean, yeah, I'd say that's pretty good. Yeah, let's sit here and see what happens. Got a little ways to go because it's only 10 o'clock. So in 2 more hours, we're going to see what happens over here. Alright guys, I've been sitting here for a while, but here come the wolves. Well, it says that that one's fleeing. I don't quite know why. What's going on here? What you flee for? Well, unfortunately for you, friend, I wasn't going to let you run, so. Looked like we got a decent shot on him. Let's go find out and see. It was just a level 4, so it wasn't anything crazy. But gosh, these wolves are hard to, they're really hard to get on. Their scent's really good. Apparently their hearing is fantastic, which it makes sense. But it's just crazy to me. These guys were on the way to the drinking zone. Smelled me, and that was enough to make them flee. It's wild. What do we got here? No organs? Really? That's kind of crazy to me. It'll be interesting to see where we hit this guy. There he is. Let's see, where did we hit this guy at? I'm very confused. It's another really pretty wolf, though. Wow, I hit him in the tail, and he died. That's crazy because I was aiming here when I shot. Like, yeah, he was on the run. I mean, he wasn't running, he was trotting. But from here to here, that's kind of crazy. Sorry about that, guy. But, you know, happens sometimes, I guess. I don't really understand it, but, you know, I suppose it happens. Well, guys, I think that is going to do it for this Call of the Wild video. I just wanted to hop on here, play for a little bit, explore the new map some more, and yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it. As always, I really enjoy this game. It's a ton of fun every time I play, but I think what I'm going to go do now is start up a live stream for some herd management, and if you guys see that and you are watching this video, make sure to leave a comment and let me know that you made it to the stream. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll catch you in the next one. See you later, guys.